Have you ever wondered what it's like to run a YouTube channel full-time? Well, here at Airliners Live, we're in the office and we are going to talk you through our workflow and the best online tools we've found to make our life and workflow easier. We're a three-man team and these really save us time in the day. So come with me. First things first, every Monday morning we all come into the office, we make a brew, sit down, and then we start what we call Monday meeting. This is probably the most important part of our week as it allows us to gather all of our thoughts, ideas and any developments and discuss them as a team. It sounds quite vague, but honestly these meetings keep us all on track. In order to make a living from live aviation, we've branched the channel into not only live streams but also pre-recorded content, merchandise and even other channels like the Airliners Lounge, so it's really important to bring everything together in an orderly way. So one of the main tools we use day to day in our business is Notion. It's not like any other task-making app or note-taking app. It gives you the functionality to really build your own system, and just with a little bit of knowledge, you can really make some in-depth stuff for your team. For us, we have our dashboard, like the home page you can imagine of our little app that we've made. Here we have a embedded windy link so that we can instantly see the weather at the airport, which is where most of our content is. Then we have our lists for the week, so we have our Monday meeting section where people can go in and just click enter there and just add in something for Monday, add that in, and that way as soon as we've spoke about that on Monday meeting, you can just tick it off and that one's done. And then we just have a shopping list running as well. If anything comes up that we need to purchase, we just add it to the shopping list and we can tick it off when it's been ordered. Next up, we have a project tracker, and this is just where we can keep track of more in-depth projects that maybe are too big to just be on the task list by themselves. Recently we moved offices, so we had a tracker for that. And we've got a tracker for things like a new sound setup, which we're currently looking into, and in there we've just got all the notes, we've got links to products that we've been recommended and any meeting notes as well that we've been having, so all of that goes in there and it just allows us to keep a close eye on how the project's progressing.
Hi, my name's Andy, I'm one of the presenters here on Airliners Live, but also here in the office I do a lot of the editing. First of all, for editing, we use Premiere Pro. Now, I have a few gripes with Premiere Pro, I'm sure you've heard them from the live streams. But in general, it's a really good platform. It lets us edit videos nice and quick. We all use the same platform as well, so we can all pick up from wherever other people left off. And the color grading, the stabilization, the media editing and organization is really good on there. Here on Airliners Live, we do a lot of aviation videos, just like this one I'm editing here. And there'll be a lot of just general plane spotting videos, similar to our live streams. But we also have the Airliners Lounge, which is a second YouTube channel where we put a lot of pre-recorded documentary and news style videos over there. And the Airliners Lounge uses, again, Notion to power it. By that I mean we use it for all our script writing and researching as well. So here is the scripts tab that Martin was talking about earlier. This was a video that we put up very recently about GPS spoofing and GPS jamming as well, which is a new phenomenon that's on the rise in aviation that's causing a lot of security concerns, safety concerns around commercial aviation. And what we did was we made a new item on here, and what we can do is we can add the title here, GPS spoofing, and then we can start the research phase by just getting a lot of articles together pretty much. So as you can see, we have a list of different articles here, including ones from Flight Radar 24, EASA, safeairspace.net. And what we do in Notion is we will change the status here. So you can see we've got a couple of different videos here, spoilers for upcoming videos by the way, and we've got ideas, researching, writing and editing. And the great thing is everything's on the cloud as well, so I can write a bit of it at home on my laptop, I can be on my phone just editing it a little bit, I can send it to Martin, he can just pick it up, edit it, put some notes on there. And it's great because if you hit this button here as well, you can export the file as a PDF, which is what we use for our teleprompter.
Over the last year or so, our merchandise side of the business has really increased as our viewership has increased as well. We try and make sure we offer our viewers the really best quality merchandise that we can whilst keeping the price down as well. I think that's really important. And a lot of other content creators rely on third-party drop shipping style merchandise store, which we tried as well in the beginning, but we just found the products weren't up to our quality standards. So we've decided to bring merchandise in-house. We've got a great supplier who handles all of our clothing, and as I said earlier on, we also order in bulk overseas as well for things like our holographic displays and stuff like that. They've proved really popular. Shopify for us has been an extremely professional platform. It allows us to do a lot of in-depth things with our merchandise, offer different packages for customers, manage customer accounts, emails, queries, and high volumes of orders, while syncing in with people like Royal Mail and different delivery companies to make automated shipping processes really easy, really straightforward. And Shopify is absolutely fantastic, and if you're looking for a merch platform, it doesn't get better than Shopify, guys. We've both got identical workstations in the office. We decided to go with these electric desks. Not only do these kind of get you up and about every now and again, but they're also perfectly height adjustable, so you can just get it to the perfect working height for you. We both have an identical pair of Shure SM7Bs, and we use these for our video voiceovers. They're an incredible microphone, and they both plumb into a Focusrite preamp, which connects at the moment into Andy's PC, and he just records that as he's doing the editing anyway. It just makes perfect sense. And that's one of the things we've tried to work really hard to get nice and seamless in the office, is our workflow. So we both go into this Focusrite and it can record from both microphones at once. And we've also got a little A10 mini switcher which was left over from one of the shows. And if we want to show each other what we're working on, rather than both going over to each other's desks, we can just press the button on here, and as you can see, this is my screen at the moment, and Andy can press a button and it switches over to his screen, and he can show me a project that he's working on as well. We also share media content with each other as well, and we do that with a Synology NAS setup. That's currently got 8 terabytes of storage on board, and that's linked to the local Starlink network, which then distributes between the two PCs, so we can instantly access files. If I'm working on this graphic, for example, at the moment, I can drop it on the NAS and it'll show instantly on Andy's PC. Now, I do most of the photography on the channel, and I also do a lot of the graphic design work as well. So I'll be making things like this, which is a little banner for our live show. I'll drop it on the NAS, and then Andy will do scheduling.
So the next step is to post that content, whether it's the video or photos that we've edited, onto social media. Now, we have a lot of social medias. We have Facebook, we have YouTube, we have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have Twitter, plenty of platforms. What we used to do was upload it one at a time, so to each platform individually. And that took ages. And as we grew, the importance of minimizing that time became more important. So we found a software called Metricool, and this is fantastic. Basically lets us schedule the posts across all the different platforms as well. So whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on Facebook, we can mix and match for different content. We can actually post reels on there, shorts, photos, video clips, of all different sort of shapes and sizes on there as well. So Metricool is a software we use pretty much every single day, just like Notion. We're always on here. So one common question is, where do we get our content from? So that's all our video clips, all our photos, and most of them come from the live streams. Usually Martin will take his camera with him and get some actual photography done, but we'll often take an SD card and put that inside the video camera and record as we're streaming as well. Or we can get clips from the likes of Twitch or YouTube and download them and throw them onto our social medias as well.
Okay, so let's talk about shorts. Not those shorts, those shorts. Now, with shorts, we've seen massive success on Airliners Live. It's probably one of our biggest questions. Where do you get so many subscribers from? How's your YouTube channel popping off so much? And it's all down to YouTube Shorts. It's an incredible tool for exposing your channel to a much wider audience. It's a great way to bring in new subscribers, and it's a really good way to revitalize old content, get old content in front of people to try and encourage them to watch the new live streams. So that pretty much wraps up how we run Airliners Live. Our merchandise store, pre-recorded content, and of course our live streams keep everything in balance and allow us to do all of this for a living full time with a little bit extra to invest in new toys to keep the live shows as good as they can be. Let us know in the comments if you found any of these tools useful and if you're going to use any of those in your business. But for now, I've been Martin from Airliners Live, and we'll see you on the next one.